YouTube, I am Lamont at Large, and I am in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am at the Arby's on the corner of 41st Street and Garnett Road. And the reason why I'm here is an unusual murder took place here with very, very unusual circumstances that you do not hear on an everyday basis. So come with me and allow myself to tell you the story of what happened here at the Arby's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. On March 23rd of 2019, there used to be a manager that worked here by the name of Deonna. So she was on her shift at that day, and a man by the name of Desean Tallent came into the Arby's, and a verbal altercation ensued inside over presumably a wrong drink order. The guy comes in, says you got the order wrong, and starts verbally harassing Miss Young. They get into a very heated verbal argument. He allegedly spits at her and starts threatening her, saying that I'm going to come back and do this and do that, blah, blah, blah. She chases him out of the Arby's. He leaves. End of story, right? Wrong. This guy comes back an hour later in his car, starts circling the parking lot, yelling profanities, threatening her. When you got off of work, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It assumes, to me, it presumes that this is not this gentleman's first rodeo with acting like that in public. And unfortunately for Mr. Tallent, that was not the day to mess with Deonna Young. She was not having it. She was not going for it. So Deonna Young comes out of the Arby's with a .45 caliber handgun. Desean takes off. She jumps in her car and starts chasing him down the street. And so we're gonna go drive down the street, and I'm gonna explain to you what took place after they left the premises here. And as I pull out of that RB, so did Desean Tallent, with Deonna Young chasing right after him. So they start driving down this street right here. And according to eyewitnesses, they're basically changing lanes, driving at a high rate of speed. Desean is brake checking Deonna and then would speed up, brake check her again. Basically playing a game of cat and mouse, if you will, driving at a high rate of speed. So Deonna grabs her .45 caliber handgun, which is a very big gun. A .45 caliber handgun is only meant for one thing, and that's stopping whoever is attacking you. Stopping them dead in their tracks. That's just not a regular 9mm. That is a big gun. So Deonna Young goes out of her window, takes the gun out, and aims it at the back of Desean's SUV. And she pulled the trigger, firing one time. Pa! She did her job. She scared him off. He won't be coming back to her Arby's anymore. So she stops, turns around, and goes back to work, thinking that everything is okay. Little did she know that she actually shot Mr. Young in the arm. The bullet goes through his arm and into his upper torso chest area. So he's shot. He pulls into this Walmart right here. He's bleeding profusely. He's panicked. He may have never been shot before, and his adrenaline is pumping. So he's driving through this parking lot, makes a right past this car right here, and is starting to lose consciousness and black out, and crashes right here, right at that very entrance, right there. He crashed. This is where Desean's SUV stopped to rest. Him slumped over the front steering wheel of it. Witnesses to him crashing here called the police. You can actually still see the tire marks of where his car was when he crashed right here. So the paramedics came to the scene and see that he was in serious shape. They took him to the hospital where unfortunately he died. So the detectives go back to the Arby's to go interview Deonna Young. At this time, she doesn't know that she actually shot and killed Desean Tallent. So they interview her, they get her side of the story, they review the surveillance tapes from inside the Arby's, and it does corroborate her account of the details that what happened in the story. And 2 days later, they come back to the Arby's and place Miss Young under arrest for first-degree murder. She is currently being held in the Tulsa, Oklahoma County Jail in lieu of about $1 million bail. So it's safe to say when you're a manager at Arby's, you're not making very much money. Probably she won't be getting out anytime soon. I highly doubt she makes the bail. There's been several delays in her case as of the recording of this video. I suspect she's going to do many, many years in prison solely for the fact that she chased him down and shot and killed him. If she hadn't done that and she would have shot him in self-defense, she could possibly still be going to prison, but not as many years. I don't suspect that she'll get life. I could possibly see her getting maybe 10 years, maybe 15 if she doesn't have a criminal record. I could see it being on the lighter side of 10, even less. I want to let anybody out there know there's always a lesson to be learned in a tragic story such as this. Look, it sucks to lose your son, to lose your brother, to lose your father. He was somebody's child, you know what I'm saying? Desean Tallent did not deserve to get shot and killed. But on the other side of things, there's a certain decorum that we all abide by, standards set by society on how to act civility and how to conduct yourself in a place as a decent human being. Apparently he was not doing so that day. Maybe he had a bad day. Maybe he was arguing with his girlfriend. Maybe he got fired from his job. Just maybe it was, maybe it wasn't his day. He had a bad day. She had a bad day. And, at the end of the day, it goes as such. You never know who you're messing with, because you mess with the wrong person over a $3 drink order and you're going to lose your life. It's always best at the end of the day. You want to argue with somebody, you want to spit at them, you want to act like an imbecile, that's fine. Take your story, take your act and hit the road. There's no need to go back to a place, to a woman who's not getting paid very much. She probably gets verbally abused by other people all the time. Just was not in his best move to do so. And unfortunately, a young man of 25 years old lost his life, and a young woman, 25 years old, basically is going to lose out on her younger years rotting in prison. Just go about your separate ways. If you get into it with somebody, turn around, turn the other cheek, go and walk away. Anyways, guys, Lamont at Large, I'm taking you to the scene of the crime. Live, but not live, but still alive by the grace of God. Be safe out there, guys. It's just not worth it. At the end of the day, thank you for watching this video. Hit the likes up button if you may do so. It really helps me out a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Have a good day. Peace out.